My name is Rexcono Dwight. I am the CEO and founder of Rateina. Aside Rateina, I am a photographer and a software engineer. And I also hold the BSc in philosophy and therapy. Tying it all together will be hard, right? Because I dabbled into a lot of things, before getting to where I am right now. I'm a person that I want to say I don't want to stay in one career at a time, or I don't want to say I don't like staying in one career, but I just like trying a lot of things, trying a whole lot of things. I think not as if I'm no longer a photographer, but, kind of low on that and heavy on software engineering and building Rateina. So to tie it all together, I like to call myself, first, I'm a multi-versatile creative and entrepreneur. My transition into software development is a bit crazy because it was my wife, then girlfriend, that told me, hey, you should try tech. You should try tech. I'm like, okay, you have the knack for it. Why not just try tech? And I decided, okay, fine, let me try this thing, tech. Was it 2021. And what actually pushed me the more was I wanted to build like a software then. So I met these tech guys. I want to build this stuff, and like the outrageous amount they called. Then it was outrageous, but for now it makes sense. I don't have this. And one thing about me, if I'm dedicated to do something, I'm going to do it regardless. So if I can't pay someone for it, I will just have to do it myself. So I think that was what led me into software engineering. Okay, so I tried. The Nigerian ecosystem is not heavy on that. So I think that was dead on arrival, that was dead on arrival. So everybody's looking for money, everybody's looking for love, So I didn't want to add to the problem we had already. Personal moment and a gap. So the personal moment led me to discover the gap. When I tell the story of Rateina, I tell people the very first time I had the ideation of Rateina was after seeing a movie, Lift, starring Kevin Hart. I wanted to talk to people about it. I did cinematography, so if I see movies, I judge the cinematographic parts of it, right? VFX. I don't know anything about plot, so if I'm telling you I like this movie, be rest assured if it's an action movie, the cinematography is top notch. So I wanted to hear what other people had to say, and I wanted a sequel too, right? I couldn't find any place. Our X was scattered, one review buried in another review, or buried in countless posts. The only place I found something relatable was Facebook comment section on Netflix account, and I'm like, I'm not the only one who wants a sequel for this movie. I'm not the only one who wants to share my ideas after seeing this movie. That was when it occurred to me, how about a place where movie lovers, film enthusiasts can just come, share reviews, and discuss a social space for us? I'm like, Because someone like me, I cannot post reviews on my Instagram. I can't post reviews on my X account, not even on my LinkedIn or Facebook. So those places are professional for me. But I needed a place that I could come out myself, and remove the professional coat and actually do this thing, because let's say 5 in every 10 persons see movies, right? So I think that was what led to the ideation of Rateina. It started small, started just building a movie community. It transited. For over 3 years I was ideating. I think I actually took the step to go all in this year, building the whole application and stuff like that. So it was from a personal moment to seeing that there was a gap in the entertainment industry that needed to be filled. So addition took 3 years. First year, I was looking for a technical co-founder because I felt I couldn't build it up on myself. The guy left me and traveled out of the country first year. Second year, I was looking for a non-technical co-founder. I was like, oh, okay, maybe the technical guy did not work. Maybe I should look for a non-technical person. It didn't work. It didn't work too. Then third year, I was like, okay, I'm open to any co-founder. Maybe business, just be a co-founder. Let's do this thing together. I think the guy kind of wanted us to build a pirated site. And I'm a creative. I know the amount of energy that goes into creating something. And I was like, nah, that's not the vision. That's not it. So we kind of created a rift between us. Well, and this year, I was like, okay, fine. Something happened, right? I think I lost on a very big opportunity. I would not say I lost on, maybe it was not for me. And that was my turning point to, oh, I need to start building something. And Rateina was not the next thing I jumped on. I built more like an X, but for sharing recommendation. So basically, it's called Mango. I built Mango in the space of 1 month. A very interesting name. Not like the fruit, though, not like the fruit, but I just named this Mango because I didn't want it to take time. I ideated and built Mango in 1 month, and I launched it. And in the space of 3 weeks, I got over 2,000 users on Mango. Okay. Well, Mango was lightweight, by the way. Like, okay, this makes sense. And after that, I was like, let me open up this project and start Rateina. So the building process of Rateina, from product design to development to deployment, happened in the space of 6 to 8 weeks. And I did that all alone, right? It was before launch, I had a co-founder because I realized something. When I was talking to people about the idea of Rateina, they were not saying what I was saying. So I needed to show them something. Oh, this is what I'm building. I think that was when they started resonating. So building product design to development, let's call it 10 weeks. But ideation, 3 years. And that is going through rigorous process, dropping things, adding things. So basically, that is it. When it comes to Rateina, there are two people in play, right? We have the customers and the consumers, right? We have the customers and the consumers. So basically, when I want to explain Rateina, if someone asks me what is Rateina, I would say Rateina is a data-driven entertainment platform that turns audience reviews and opinion into business insights. We'll come to the technical jargon of that. But for the user, one key takeaway I want every user to go from Rateina, and it's something that I planned even at the point of product design. It was intentional, is a space that you feel you are part of, right? A space you feel you are part of. Like when you come on Rateina, there are two things you're looking for. You're looking for that community, or you're just looking to scrap and get the next movie you want to watch. If you are coming to get the next movie you want to watch, trust me, we have tons and tons of movies. I've had people tell me, oh, this weekend I'm watching a movie that was recommended on Rateina. I'm like, that's nice. That is the whole idea of it. Then if you're looking for that space to actually talk to a fellow movie lover like you, definitely. The experience I want you to get is you have found that space, and it should be something that will bring you back to Rateina. Oh, I think I saw a new movie, and I think, oh, this particular friend I found on Rateina would be open to discuss this. The Hive was birthed out of the passion not just to build an online community, but an offline community. I do say something. I'm Igbo, and there is something we say in our language, Igwe Bike. That means there is power in community, in crowd, basically. And as Africans, one thing, our greatest currency is community. If you look at social media, how the social media works today is, if a certain community has decided to push you, I bet you're gonna blow. Irrespective of if you're dumb, if you're not good, you're just gonna blow. So we thrive on community. And on Rateina too, we are leveraging community to build organic users, because we don't just want to have a million users that are not invested in what we're doing. This is why we built Hive, to drive, user acquisition organically to Rateina. So how does it work? Just like every other community. First, there are channels that you can join us, and conversations go on here every day. I mean, every day conversations go on here. So basically, the community is to foster our offline presence, so we don't just exist online. So the day our server goes down, or the day something happens, not our server though, the day something happens to like the internet worldwide, we still have an active Rateina outside the whole internet and social space. Yeah. We have an algorithm. Email. I think that was what excites me most. Like, okay. And I replied, definitely. Come the end of December, videos will be on Rateina. The person was specific. There are things I want to say, but I don't want to write it. I want people to see my expression. When I tell somebody, I like this movie, please don't waste your time on this movie.
So video reviews.
Perfect. More like reels for Instagram.
For Instagram.
Yes.
Incorporated
into the app.
I think it will drive engagement a lot more. Perfect. So we're going to see that.
Awesome. Come December. Somebody made a comment. He said, I was about to open Netflix to see a particular movie. I'm not going to call the movie. But I said, okay, let me check Rateina and see what people are talking about it. And the first review I saw on Rateina when I opened was about that movie. And the person was having cold feet about the movie. But how the person wrote the review, there is one reviewer on Rateina, and she writes about love stories. Like, if you follow her, I bet you have love films and series, are things no one has seen before. Sometimes I wonder how they see those movies. So the person said I was having cold feet. But after that review, I didn't know when I just opened it, and I totally enjoyed that movie. And the person said that, now think of how many great movies I've missed out on because I didn't get just that one review that propelled me. So that particular thing stood out for me. The person was able to document it, write it down. Now, imagine the thousands of people that just felt that way, but didn't just want to write it. I would like to answer first where Rateina sits. So Rateina sits in the intersection of social networking, data insight, and community-centric ecosystem. Basically, that's where Rateina sits, in the intersection. Now, for the young filmmakers, we are passionate about them. And I don't know how far this can go, but one thing which is part of our next year target is to bring out a pool of funds to support young filmmakers to make more authentic films. I've spoken with a lot of filmmakers, crazy ideas, they have beautiful ideas that when it is being put into production, like it's going to be like the next big thing. So we want to gather a pool of funds for them and get these funds to the people who need them. It may not be just direct funds. We can connect them to, you're a screenplay writer. We've got this very good director. Link them together, fund the project, and they should for streaming studios, basically, we just want to offer them the best insight they can ever get to give us more resonating content, because I see a lot of movies just die down on, especially YouTube. A lot of movies die down on YouTube, and movies that have potential, it's short films and stuff like that. We want to give you that insight, right? We want to give you those insights to help you shoot resonating movie. Like I said, it goes beyond just creativity, right? A creative movie with zero PR and marketing cannot go anywhere. So we offer studios also that space to promote their movie. Think, for instance, a young producer, and you make him a very nice movie. Let's say 1 hour, 20 minutes movie, right? If you want to promote that film on Instagram, the chances of it getting to core movie lovers, I'm not going to say it's 50-50, it's very slim, because on Instagram, a lot of people with different interests are there. But if you bring it to Rateina, you have an 85% that whoever is seeing this ad is a movie person. And the tendencies of that person clicking to watch that particular movie, it is. I will say that's a 90% chance, right? Because when you are putting something in the face of people who want it, then the reception is high. So that is what we are also building at Rateina. I talked about the video, not just the review video. We also want to spotlight. We start from trailer, right, where people can watch your trailer, because the world is moving past just text, more visual. So how good your trailer is would prompt somebody, okay, click here to watch more. So I think you can come on Rateina, and after seeing a nice trailer, there's a button to watch it. Either Netflix, Prime, even on YouTube. You can just start there and watch the movie. So that's also drives your own PR as the studio, the production house, and stuff like that. So the partnership is vast. Our doors are open. And we are not just waiting for them to come to us. We are going to them. Both young and those are mainstream. We also talked about film festival, how we have to partner with them. Of course, first, PR. Secondly, the space to talk about it more. If you're talking about, like I said, also the ad, a film festival is happening, you're taking that stuff on Instagram, Facebook, people of different interests. But bring it to the Hive, where everybody wants to talk about movie. Oh, film festival is happening. Now it depends on how good is the film festival that will prompt people, because we are giving you people with like minds. I'm telling you, if we have 1,000 people in Abuja, at least 800 will come for it. Now it depends on how good the content, who is coming, because some of these people come for networking, right? If you're telling me that there is an event happening and a producer I've been hoping to meet is coming, come on, you don't have to talk. Like,
I'll be there.
I'll be there. I'll be there. So we are also, when it comes to event PR and facilitation and something like that, right? We can also partner in a lot of ways. So like the partnership opportunities is extremely infinite. Also, I think it's the kind of community we are in. You know, building Rateina and building the community of Rateina has shown me that people are interested in film. People are interested in entertainment. Think about it. I'll use Big Brother Nigeria again. People vote for their celebrities with no returns. It seems simple as 100 naira. Now, my co-founder will always say something. There's money in the mass. If you get 1 million people to give you 1 naira, that's 1 million naira. If they give you 10 naira, that's 10 million. If they give you 100 naira, that's 100 million. So you see, I used to tell people, if you want to get to 10 million, first figure out how to make 1,000. Ripple effect, double it, double down. Then a friend of mine who is also a founder, he said something. How many steps will it take you from 1,000, from 100 users to 10,000 users? If 10 people talk to 10 people, that is 100. If that 100 people talk to another 10 people, that's 1,000. That's two steps. If that 1,000 people talk to 10 people, that is 10,000. So it will take you like between 3 to 5 steps to get to like 100,000 or a million. So look at the steps. First of all, figure the first 10 people that will talk about your film to 10 people. I think that is the success of Rateina. The first 10 people to join the channel talk to 10 people, brought in 10 people. Then it kept increasing. That is where data comes to play. I used to tell people, if a particular streaming platform is leaving the country because of mismanaged funds, it's because they didn't have the right data to invest wisely. It still boils down to, what do Nigerians want? You think a high level of Nigerians want indigenous story? Go and see what they are talking about. I take Rateina for an example. We have about 3,000 users. Most of them are reviewing Western movies. Yes, a few indigenous movies has made wave because of how it was told. Now the big question is, what do indigenous people of Nigeria want to see? Is that data? You see, it goes beyond, oh, you're a producer, you've done XYZ movie, give the person the money. No. What do the audience want? Which producer delivers this thing the audience wants? I think that's the right way to invest. So data is no longer numbers on screen right now. It's actually what shapes decision. It's what shapes it. Yes, we cannot entirely eradicate mismanagement of funds, but if you know you can invest rightfully here because people are looking for this, then you know how to curtail your investment. People are interested in indigenous story. Not a period too, but Love in Every Word, right? That's a movie. We know the movie is doing well. We see, if you tell me you've not seen that movie, then you must have seen a snippet of it somewhere. But you must have seen something. You must have used the tagline, right? And people are interested in it. Now, I said something. How is the story being told? Now, why do you think producers who focus on YouTube take time to look at their comment section? But now, Rateina takes that shoulder off you. We'll give you that feedback not as random comments, but as structured data. We're building an algorithm, which is more of the things we are pushing for funding to actualize. We're building an algorithm. So let's say you're a producer and you pick a particular film, or like every user on Rateina pick a particular film they want to see, the statistics of that film. So you look at people that have watched this movie, how many reviews are there, the aggregate review, based on artificial intelligence model tells you, like, based looking at the language structure and emotional emotions tied to the reviews, can actually give you a rating that, oh, people are interested in this, people want a sequel of this, oh, this didn't resonate. Let's say 10,000 people have seen this movie. Out of that 10,000, like 7,500 rated this film 5/5. You've seen it there that over 7,000 people rated this film 5/5. That gives you an impression, I need to see this movie. So that is just for the interfacing statistics. So if you want to get deeper analytics, that is where you actually go a subscription level to get that detailed analytics, looking at the geographical location of the people who saw the movie more, so you know where to focus your advertisement, looking at the age bracket, so you kind of know the kind of scenes and structure of how the movie should look like, something like that. Yeah, because I believe every production set has a a business analytics that analyzes that film in a business aspect, right? The same way you could. Good. So how are you going to produce after shooting? We'll sit down on the table. Okay, now we have a film. So how do we make money from it? So. Of course, our native app is going to be launching between now and the end of the year. And the native app, you're going to see the video, right? Video reviews. You can upload your reels and stuff like that. A major one is going to be gamifications. Tell us how well you see movies. So you're going to play games centered around movies, you know? I don't want to spill everything, but it's something you should wait for, you know, gamification. And yes, for now, the gamification will just be you know, for the fun of it, but we want to evolve into, you know, a paid tier, like an earning tier where you can earn because you're very good in a particular movie. You know, we will not want to go to GOT, you know, because a lot of people would actually win when it comes to GOT. But yeah, gamification and yeah, creator tools. The end point of gamification is to test how well people see movie and also to help them discover movies. Basically, we're a review and discovery platform. So whatever we are doing, like I said, we are not losing sight of our vision, movie discovering. So you need to discover, then your next entertainment watch and something like that. Yes, creator tools is coming where you can earn because the audience likes your review and producers can give it thumbs up. And yes, it's also a space, you know, I do tell young professionals, Rateina is a place you need to be for young professionals in movie. Let's say you're a screenplay writer, you know, when you review a movie, when you add your take, you know, write like a writer, write like a screenplay writer, and put it out there. You're a screenplay writer. You know, one thing we're working on Rateina is where we can pick a movie and put it out there and let's pool of screenplay writer write a sequel of it and producer, oh, I think I like this, let's go with this. So also discovery.
How does credits go?
Oh, credits will go both ways. If the producer is deciding to pay you off for it, if you're deciding to, oh, I want a part of the movie. But I'll go back to an adage in Igbo that my mom always say, before you poesy. It means, I'll say it in pidgin so it will resonate. You go first find for house. You go first look yourself for mirror, talk say you find for house before you come out outside. So, yes, we need to beautify locally before we go internationally and have our stronghold locally before we go out international. We talked about excellence. When it comes to production, my idea in a few years in cinematography, when it comes to production, I think if I'm going to categorize excellence, I'm going to put it in three. First, the cinematic excellence, would I say the role excellence? I mean the actors and stuff, and the screenplay excellence, right? Which is actually the story excellence. So these three things we have in Nigeria locally. We have good actors that we cannot deny. We've got good storytellers. But now what we are still lacking on is the cinematic excellence when it comes to gears, professionals, you know, the VFX and stuff like that. Good. That is where we have to partner with international bodies. Think of Sony, think of Red and stuff like that. They give us equipment because, like I said, we control a large audience, not just movie lovers, but creators. So when you tell us, or when we say, hey Red, or hey Sony, what's your best camera? We need it for a production. We know the particular producer or director we are giving it to because we know what this person can put out. We know the particular studio to partner with because we know not just in handling, they have the manpower and they have the team to put out the quality work. So you see, it's intertwined. We go out there, but first we leverage on what they have to build our own. Yes. So we can get to that level that it's very hard for you to differentiate a Western movie from a Nigerian movie. The goal is to not Nollywood and Hollywood to be at the pedestrian, but of course, anything when Nigerians they do, they always know say we did here. So we top that chart. Think of this: you are a film director, a producer. You want to shoot a film. It will cost you 2 billion naira to shoot that film. I'm just saying something that should go on box office. And you don't have 2 billion. You're trying to raise 2 billion. And not just that, we know you are capable of delivering 2 billion standard worth of movie if it's been given to you. That's where Rateina comes to play. We integrate a pool of funds, right? Oh, film lovers, Rateina users. We all know this director, and he has done XYZ movie, XYZ, ABC, and this movie are topping charts in the industry. Now he's on another project. Give a snippet of what the person is. And he's looking to raise 2 billion. And this is it. A plan is being drawn out, right? Let's say 10,000 people hop on it, and these 10,000 people are giving 1,000 naira or 10,000 naira each, right? And what is it? You're not just doing GoFundMe. You are investing in that movie. And when the returns of that movie come, you are getting, based on the percentage you invested, a different aspect of crowdfunding. Now, so it's micro investment. Good. What I want you to do is talk to somebody about Rateina. Hey, I heard about Rateina. Check it out. Simple. Talk to somebody about Rateina. Now, for our tier 2 users, what we want you to do is, I like to say sit tight because we are coming. Like, you don't do much. We'll bring you the insights you need. Sit tight. Rateina is coming. So, and watch the space. Watch the space.